Come and join me and let's find out what the week has in store for us. Hello, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive here. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of April 26th. Hoping everyone is doing very, very well, that everyone is healthy and happy and healed and whole this week. Well, let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, light beings, creature teachers, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need to really understand the flow of life this week for each of us. That's kind of important. So this week we are using the Sirian Starseed deck, tarot deck from Patricia, Cori. And these cards are ginormous, so I always enjoy working with them. Okay, so we've got 4 of Flames this week. I love this card. This is like the marriage card. It's like celebration. It's establishing a home front. It's establishing a new pathway forward. We talk about flame energy. This is wand energy in the traditional tarot, and it's all about our connection to source. It's our passion and our fire. It often refers to career path, where we're going. I also like to talk about this in terms of the fuel that we use to bring us forward, to bring us towards our goals. And when we're talking about 4 of Flames here, I'm definitely feeling more of a celebratory energy this week. I feel like on a larger scale level, there's going to be an announcement that everybody is going to be happy about. There's going to be sort of mutual celebration, mutual joy for the most part. And I would say to you, it feels global in nature, but I'm also feeling that it feels North America specific. And I'm feeling like it's important for each and every one of us this week to figure out where our foundational levels are in terms of what we can handle and what we can't handle this week. So I would say to you, it's less about self-care and more about just trying to tune in and see where you're at on the different levels in your life. You know, where am I at in my body? Where am I at in my mind? Where am I at in my spirit, in my soul, in my gut? And what can I handle? You know, am I feeling really good on top of the world? Like, you know, nothing can stop me. Am I feeling really drained? Like I need a rest, like I need a nap, like I need to escape the world for a week. Maybe I'm somewhere in between where I'm feeling really good emotionally, but I'm not feeling so great physically, or vice versa. So really do a check-in this week and see where your levels are at in your life. Again, body, mind, spirit, soul. And I'm feeling like it's really about evaluating where you're at, because there is some exciting stuff coming. There's celebration. There's a new beginning where you're not having to do it alone. There's a togetherness about this, whether it's tuning into the collective conscious, whether it's you and, you know, if you're partnered up, you and your partner starting something new. Maybe it's you and a group of friends that are beginning a new path, starting something exciting, a particular project or an endeavor. You want to make sure that your foundation is solid so that you can take advantage of and hold the fuel, the amount of fuel that is required to be able to enjoy the celebration. If you're feeling too tired to go to the wedding and go dance and eat delicious food and chit chat with people, you're going to miss out on the fun. So I'm really feeling like this week, the strong message is to pay attention to your levels and to adjust, to tweak. And again, it's less about self-care and more about self-awareness. And then what do I need to do moving forward to sort of bring my levels up? I'm also really drawn in this card to all of the lower chakra colors. So we've got red flowers, we've We've got an orange sunrise, and I do believe that it is a sunrise, not a sunset. So we're sunrising on a new day, an exciting day. And then we've also got the yellow flowers as well. So we're dealing with root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. So root chakra is at the base of the spine, sacral chakra is our navel area, pelvic region, and then the solar plexus chakra is in between our navel and our diaphragm. It's our, all of our internal organs, our abdomen area. And these lower chakras, when these chakras are out of balance, when we are not physically in our body, we feel a lack of confidence. We feel shaky. We don't feel grounded. We feel very pie in the sky. You cannot bring your imaginings into reality without these three chakras being completely in alignment. So pay attention to where you're at. How are you feeling confidence-wise? Your ego, is your ego overblown? Is your ego underinflated? Does it need a little boost? Your sacral chakra, where are you at? Your ocean of emotion. Your sexuality and your sensuality. Are you wanting to escape your body? Or are you wanting to be in your body and feeling everything? When we're talking about the root chakra, I feel safe, I feel secure, I feel like I have all of my needs met. I don't only survive, I thrive. I am grounded and centered in my body. If you can't say, yes, that's true, I feel that, to all of those statements, you want to reevaluate. You want to go out into nature. You want to release a lot of the monkey mind that creates anxiety so that you can get back to yourself. This is a week to really get back to yourself, get back to the basics, bring those levels up so that you have the ability to be able to move forward on what is on the horizon and take advantage of what is on the horizon and to have a little fun. So this week it's about having fun, connecting on many levels so that you can act on what is being presented to you in the moment and enjoy in the celebration. There is a turn of events coming. There is an overall energy of freedom, cutting loose the chains or the ties that bind. And of course, we need to do this step by step, I would say, but there still is this energy of, yes, okay, something new on the horizon, let's step into it. So you want to make sure that you don't miss that train because you're too tired. You don't want to sleep in. Okay, so our oracle deck for this week, I'm choosing the Sacred Spirit reading cards by Anna Stark. Yes, I've got that right. And these cards are pretty cool too. So let's see. Oh, there's the one. Lead the way. Light your own path. And I love this. We actually picked the title card. So this is the picture on the box as well. And I always love when that happens. It doesn't really mean anything necessarily. It's just kind of a cool coincidence or synchronicity. So lead the way, light your own path. So again, there's a lot of light in here. We've got the Four of Flames, we've got the sun, the light of truth, the horizon, things are brighter, looking brighter. Now we have lead the way and light your own path. So it's the light from within. And this is why I feel this message is so important. You cannot light the way. You cannot lead yourself forward and perhaps lead others forward if your light is dim, if nobody can see it. And I'm feeling like that's what this card is about. It's saying, listen, you're going to have these opportunities to be able to move forward in your life. You're going to be able to be goal-oriented and goal-focused. You're going to be able to look at an opportunity that's presenting itself to you and say, yes, I want to go ahead, or no, I don't want to go ahead. But you're only going to be able to do that if you're not exhausted. You're only going to be able to do that if you can see the opportunity. So you've got to be able to see the opportunity. You've got to be able to feel it within yourself. So this week, I'm feeling that the supporting message here is to really make sure that you are refueling yourself, that your light is as bright as it can be, shining your light as brightly as you can be. Also, lead the way and light your own path. Sorry, I got a cat hair on my lip and it's driving me nuts. There we go. lead the way and light your own path. I'm feeling like this week it's also really important to stop listening to everybody else's thoughts and opinions and offerings in a lot of ways, and just really go within. What does your light want to say to you? How is your light feeling? Where is your light pointing you? What direction is it pointing you into? Where is it steering you towards? What are things that you're feeling you want to read about or learn about? Who do you want to interact with? When you're feeling those gentle nudges, of course, that's the intuitive guidance coming through to say, hey, this person has something for you. This book is going to be very informative to what we have coming up for you moving forward. You don't know which path you want to take? Well, let us lead the way. We are going to help to light you, or to ignite the light within you, to make it brighter, to help you to shine that light in the brightest possible way that you can. But we can only do that if you let us in. You can only do that if you lead the way. It's you telling the universe, it's you telling your dream team, here's the path that I want to take. Or, I don't know what path I want to take. Show me my options so that I can get a clear sense of where I want to head. You've got to ask the question. They want to point you in a million different directions, but if you can't receive that information, if your light is so dim that it's not illuminating enough for you to know exactly where to go, you know that that's a problem. You know that that's something you need to work on. It's about shining that light, letting that light come through in a more powerful way, and ask. Lead the way, tell your dream team where you want to go, and then they are able to really dive in and help, and they can maximize that energy. I'm also really drawn again to, there's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of different colors in here. We've got the beautiful blues and the pinks and a little bit of green, but the yellow is what is really standing out to me here. And again, I was talking about the lower chakras, and the yellow is the solar plexus chakra. Now, I always love to call this either our Wonder Woman space or our Superman space, whatever you sort of identify with. It's the seat of our personal power. It's the seat of mastery, identity, co-creation. And I'm feeling like in order for us to really be able to take advantage of the energy that is on the planet this week, and to listen to our individual intuitive guidance and psychic direction, we really need to be centered and balanced at our core. We need to be able to access that personal power, feeling confident about where we're at. Maybe you're not feeling confident about where you're at this week. Maybe you're just feeling confident about yourself, and confident in knowing that I may not know the path, but I know how to open myself to receiving information on how to find that path. It's all about connection to source, but it's connection to source from a soul space this week. Less, you're going to receive the intuitive guidance, but it's less, I want to say, about the pie in the sky and the light, the divine light coming through, and more about the light from within that is coming out. And that is our soul space. So it's focusing on soul energy this week, and I feel like that's why we've got the Four of Flames. It's kind of in the belly of the beast. This is where all of our power comes from, the center of us, the core of us. All right, let's pull a feather. Let's see what we got. Oh, and we got orange. So they're talking to us, soul path. You can't make this shit up, peeps. You can't make it up. So I was just talking about it being in a soul space. That's what this is about this week. It's less about connection to spirit, like outside of you, or the universe outside of you, and more about connection with your soul space, your soul path, the light that comes from within, and you're going to be beaming it out. You're going to be expanding outside of the body, expanding outside of the meat suit. That's what it is all about this week, those lower chakras. It's balancing those and creating a solid foundation so that you can expand and you can say yes to the different opportunities that present themselves for your soul growth and your soul path. There's definitely a shifting happening this week where you are being led down a particular road or down a particular path. You are about to I want to say continue on the journey in a more pronounced way, but you're needing to do it with those lower chakras fully intact, solid and firm, because those chakras are the platform with which you can then really expand your psychic abilities, where you can really expand that intuition and really connect with the divine to be able to create and manifest and ascend, to elevate in your approach to life. So it's all about the soul path and the soul journey this week. That's so cool when they come through like that. All right, guys, that is our reading for the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell. You know the drill, on my YouTube channel. Also, I have my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com, and I have my Facebook page, The Black Feather Intuitive. I also have Insta. I always forget to mention Insta. Insta is there as well. The Black Feather Intuitive, shocker of all shockers. Wanting to just offer my services this week. If you are really needing a reading, you're just needing some guidance, a little bit of clarity around where you're going. Maybe you've got some really cool ideas that are coming through, but you're not really sure how to bring them into being. And maybe it's time for a little Divine Dream Team check-in. We'd love to be of service in that way. I offer 30 and 60-minute readings. You can book those through my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. We'd love to see you there. Thanks so much, guys. Have the most amazing week, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.